idea what this sound is gonna be like because you're so far away. I don't have a car tripod in this car because my little brother got his license, so my car became his car because it was never really my car. It was bought with intention to be my brother's car, but I was just driving it in the meantime because I needed a car while I was living at home. I was meant to be like moved out by the time my brother got his license, so it became his car. Now my grandma is letting me borrow her car for the time being, so I don't have a car tripod. That's why you're so far away and the angle is like not ideal, but I wanted to start this vlog because I've been putting it off. I always put off starting my vlogs until I feel like I'm gonna look cute, and then I just never end up looking cute because I don't go anywhere when I'm at home in the winter. It's brutally cold today. The high, let me tell you the high. I don't know why I always talk about the weather, but today's high is 1 degree and the low is -15. When I woke up this morning, it said it felt like -21. Super lovely weather we're having in Wisconsin. I just got done with solid core. I'm heading home now. That was my 10th solid core class. I never end up going consistently, and I don't really know why I do that. Like, I'll just go to one class every now and then, but I went last week on Thursday and today's Tuesday, so this is like probably the most consistently I've gone. It's been 2 times. The first time I went to solid core was probably like 2 years ago, and I've gone 10 times total, so that pretty much shows my consistency with it. But let me tell you, that class is, it's insane. I genuinely do every single modification and I come out shaking every single time. I feel like I can see my ab progression after one class. Like, genuinely, my abs are so much more toned after one singular class, which is just crazy. I remember the first time I was going to solid core, I thought I was just going to a normal Pilates class. Boy, was I wrong. If you've been to solid core, you know. One of my goals with the new year starting was to actually be consistent with working out. I walk every single day. I've been walking every single day, but I'm never consistent when it comes to like strength training. I'm genuinely so weak and it's embarrassing. I probably can't do more than 5 push-ups. Like, I'm just really weak. It's definitely really good to exercise your muscles and get stronger. So that was one of my goals, is to actually get stronger this year. I do feel like I really need a bit of toning up, trying to be consistent with things. Also going to Punta Cana next Thursday. So I'm trying to tone up a little bit before I go to Punta Cana. Not that you can literally tone up in 8 days, but I'm just doing what I can for the time being. And then I'm gonna stick to it afterwards, obviously. Like, I needed to do something, and I'm so bad at pushing myself and doing workouts on my own time. Like, I'll walk on my own time, but when it comes to like challenging things, I can't get myself to do them. So I've been trying to take classes, and there honestly isn't many options as far as workout classes in Madison. There's not many actual Pilates studios, or they're like really small and hard to get a class. So I've just been doing solid core. But once I move to New York, honestly, I want to try like a bunch of different classes and see what I like the best, because solid core is like insanely hard, and I'm not always in the mood for like that intense of a workout. Not to mention, I'm not sure if it's really good for your body, because I feel like my muscles and body get so inflamed for like 2 to 3 days afterwards. Like, I definitely get super toned really quickly, but also I feel like I get so inflamed. I'm like, is this raising my cortisol levels? Not sure. I just have noticed that my body doesn't always do super well with really intense workouts. So I'm just trying it out for now, and when I move to New York, we'll try other things out. Anyways, I'm about 7 minutes from home. It is 12:30. I was not about to do an early solid core class this morning because the earlier it was, the colder it was going to be, and I do not do well in the cold. Like, you would think someone from Wisconsin would be adapted to the cold. No, I hate the cold so much, and I'm always cold. I opted for the 11 a.m. rather than the 7 a.m. Those were the 2 time slots that were available. So I just did a bit of work at Cam's this morning, went to solid core, and I have a few work things I need to do today. I'm gonna make a proper to-do list when I get home. I've been loving my new Papier planner, and I'm also still trying to find an apartment. Oh, I just realized I never updated the vlog. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you've probably seen that I didn't get accepted for the apartment that I had applied for and that I really loved. And in my last vlog, I mentioned how I really thought it was the one. I was like, it's my apartment. I did not get the apartment. So we're still looking. My broker is absolutely amazing. I adore her. She is looking for me right now. So basically, she's just been sending me options. If I like something, I have her go tour it. She'll FaceTime me. And then if I really like it, I'll have her send me a video so I can like think on it a bit. But I have yet to find something that I love again. It's just hard right now because the market is super scarce. Like, there's definitely a lot more options in the summer, but it's also harder in the summer because everything's more expensive. There's more people looking. I do think it's better to move in the winter. It's just that there's not as many options. I'm just waiting for another gem to come along. I just want like a good starting place. It doesn't have to be super fancy. It doesn't have to like have all the bells and whistles. I just want a good starting spot, and I want it to feel homey. I want it to feel safe. I plan on being able to hopefully afford something better next year. I just want it to feel like home for a year, and it would be so great if it was like good enough for 2 years, but at least for this year, a place to call home. And I just feel like I've been trying and looking so hard that the right one has to come along. I'm a big believer in whatever's meant to be will be. I feel like nothing ever happens or like falls into place super easily for me, which that's fine. I would rather work for something, and it makes it that much more rewarding, you know? Sure, yep, knew that was gonna happen. Anyways, those are my apartment updates. I'm pulling into my driveway now. I'm gonna make some breakfast and then get to work. Happy Wednesday. It's been a pretty work forward day for me today. Honestly, it's kind of how every day goes for me, because I've said this in a vlog before, but I really like to structure my days as if I have a 9 to 5, even though I literally don't have a 9 to 5 at all. I am blessed with the utmost flexibility, but I kind of like to pretend I have a 9 to 5, so I like sort of clock in and clock out, although, hang on, my space heater. Although I never really actually clock out, which obviously allows me to take a lot of breaks throughout the day. But anyways, I've been working, not working, working all day. This morning I did wake up at Cam's again because I had an appointment why can I not speak right now? I woke up at Cam's again because I had an appointment at 11 this morning. It was like a follow-up appointment for my Botox, which actually I literally got one of the first weeks of December, I'm pretty sure. So this follow-up was supposed to happen a long time ago, but it was like a really snowy day last time around, so I had to cancel because I live 40 minutes from the place. I didn't want to drive in a snowstorm, and then it was the holidays, and then I was in New York, and then I was in New York again, so I just never ended up having time for this appointment until today. And I felt really bad because it was like way too late for a proper follow-up, and we had to do a lot of touch-ups because apparently I metabolized Botox really fast. I actually got Dysport is what I think she gave me the first time, and then Botox today because it already looks like I have way less movement than I even did this morning, which that doesn't even make sense because it does not kick in that fast. Or maybe it does for me, I don't really know. That's not how it's supposed to work. So basically in like 6 weeks, I had metabolized all of the Botox in my forehead, and it's supposed to last, I wanna say like 4 months. So it lasted me like a month and a half, which is not normal. Also, I'm so sorry about how greasy my hair is right now. I need to wash it today. So basically she just kind of redid my forehead, not redid it, but added not filler, I keep wanting to say filler, added Botox in the places that already have movement back. So yeah, I started my day working at Cam's, had my little Botox follow-up at 11, got home around 12:30, I don't really remember. It was also snowing today, so I had to take it a bit slow on the way home. I've just been doing some work. I also had a call with my broker because she showed me an apartment and I really liked it, and I was like, let's apply. Come to find out, there was like a ton of other people at the showing today, and it was already literally at the tip top of my budget, and I'm assuming there's gonna be a bidding war on it, so it honestly makes sense. It's like a massive 1-bedroom on the Upper East Side, and I didn't even know how it was priced at what it was to begin with. I honestly don't want to pay what the rent was to begin with, even though it was a good deal. I just like don't want to be at the very top of my budget to start. I just think that's kind of stupid, especially because I have so much financial anxiety, like I always have. Even when I'm super financially secure, I always have anxiety about it. It's a blessing and a curse. What was I even saying? Basically, I'm not even gonna try to apply because I don't want to do a bidding war. I can't even participate in the bidding war because I don't want to pay any higher than what it already is, so it would just be stupid. scratch that one. Unfortunately, it was a beautiful unit and it was massive. Also, the amount of furniture I would have had to buy to furnish that space would have been a lot. So yeah, another one bites the dust. I think my broker is going to another showing in 45-ish minutes, and then I requested this other one on Street Easy that popped up today. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I just don't even want to talk about apartments anymore in case I jinx myself or something. I just have to let it happen, get officially fucking accepted for one, and then I can yap about it. But I need to just, I don't know if I'm jinxing myself or if it's just the universe making things fail for me so that the right one happens. You know what I mean? So let's not even talk about the one I saw on Street Easy, but I thought this week was going to be the week, so maybe it still is the week. It's only Wednesday. I could still find one today, even though it's already 4 p.m. tomorrow or Friday. We shall see. I don't know what's on my agenda yet for tonight. Probably just do more work, honestly. I need to get back on my consistent YouTube game. It's so hard to be consistent on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube all at the same time. I don't know how people do it. I just don't like cross-contaminating. Wait. I don't like when my content is like the exact same on each platform. Like, I like it to be at least a bit different. So if I'm filming for TikTok, and I don't want to be filming for YouTube also, because I don't want it to be like the exact same thing, you know what I mean? I want it to be like very diverse on all my platforms. So it's hard to like do all of them at the exact same time. I need to figure out some sort of schedule that allows me to do all of them. And I think I'm done talking for right now because I cannot form sentences for some reason. I felt like I slept like shit last night, but my Oura ring said I slept pretty well. And my readiness score is literally an 89 today, which is really good if you don't have an Oura ring. It's the highest readiness score I've had in a really long time. I have to speed through my morning a bit because I have to go to the dentist at 10:30 and it's currently 9:30, but I need to leave at 10:15-ish. I don't know what... my space here. This lighting is so cool toned on my camera right now, and I'm not sure. I've never played around with my camera and the lighting. No, Raji. Hey. No. I don't know how to make it more warm toned. I just tried to fix it and I don't really know what I'm doing and I need to get on with it. Apparently I dropped this camera. I don't know when or how, or I'm normally really careful with my camera, but there's like a little chunk taken out of the front of the lens. Not only is like the actual camera damaged, I think, but my lens is damaged. There's like a line in the screen of my camera. The lens has a chunk taken out of it, so I don't know what the fuck I did. I've always been clumsy, but I'm normally so careful with my cameras. I'm quite upset about this, but let's start the morn. I was about to do this and then I remember it leaves such bad indentations around my eyes and I'm about to go in public, so I probably shouldn't do this. This is my it's freezing and I'm in a rush outfit. Honestly, can't wait to move and have a reason to wear cute outfits because I literally only wear athleisure at home. I need to leave. Did a little workout and packed up my bags and I'm heading to Cam's for the night. We're gonna get something for dinner and watch the new season of Night Agent. We've been so excited for this season ever since we watched the first season. It's one of my favorite shows that I've ever watched, so I'm really excited. I hope season 2 lives up to season 1. And of course I'm just wearing cozies because it's freezing and I honestly don't feel very good, so just using that as an excuse to only wear sweatpants. And I also literally just drive right from my house to Cam's. I'm not going in public. I'm stalling because he's gonna be late from the stadium. Why does my lighting do this? Okay, I'm leaving. film or go anywhere, I like always have to line my lips because I just feel so naked without it. This is Makeup Forever, Forever Walnut. No, this is Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine. I look crazy with and without these right now, so I need to find a happy medium in between overlining and my natural lips, because sometimes when I overline, I feel like it looks really crazy. Just following the line of my natural lips is never enough. It's fine, I think. Love this little Typology. I don't know if it's a lip balm or like a lipstick. It's a really nice color. Cute. Summer Friday is always one of my favorites. All right, now I look slightly less crazy. Maybe, I don't know. It is Friday. Of course, I'm wearing sweatpants. What else would I be wearing? Because it's still freezing and gray and gross, and I have nowhere to go except my... I don't know what I was saying, but of course just been having another work day, and I feel very, very grateful and lucky today because my manager sent me over an offer today, and this month has been my best month yet. Ever on social media, brand deals wise, and I just feel so blessed to be able to call this a job. Like, I know I say this in like every single video, but I genuinely just like can't believe this is what I do for work because I love it so much, and I can't believe that this is my life. Little me always dreamed of having a job like this and being able to support myself like this, just like really enjoying what I do. I just feel so grateful, and I could not do it without you guys, so thank you for being here. Thank you for following along. Thank you for watching me and supporting me throughout the years if you've been here a while. I truly cannot thank you guys enough. I will never not feel so lucky to call this a job. I always knew that I wanted to like be on camera, whether it was like modeling or whatever, and honestly I do kind of want to get into modeling this year as well. I don't even know if that's a possibility, so we'll see. But I always knew I wanted to like do something on camera. I don't think acting will ever be in the cards for me, so this has been just perfect. I always had such a passion for photography, videography, editing photos and videos, and I literally get so captivated when I'm editing my vlogs. I'm having really weird indigestion right now. I just love that the way that I creatively express myself is also my job. Not a lot of people get to express themselves within their work, so I'm just so thankful that I'm able to do that. And I love you guys, and I feel so lucky. But anyways, I've just been working today again. Emails, filming, editing on all platforms, sending over some concepts for brand deals. I had 3 calls with my broker today looking at different apartments, and then I have a couple more calls with her tomorrow to look at a few more apartments, and then I fly to New York on Tuesday morning, and I'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, fly to Punta Cana on Thursday, get back to New York on Monday, I believe, and then I'm in the city until next. I don't even know. I'm in the city until the 6th, February 6th. I have a couple ads to shoot this weekend to set myself up to be able to leave. So that's kind of what I've been working on today, is getting these concepts set in stone so that I can shoot the ads, edit them, send them to the brands before I leave. I literally keep feeling like I'm gonna burp. I don't know why this always happens to me. Probably because I drink so many carbonated bevies. I'm a beverage girl through and through. I should really drink more water, but I just love the fun beverages. Give me the caffeine. I'm so excited to go to the beach next week. It is still brutally cold here, and I'm just sick of it a little bit. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being in sweatpants. Anyways, I'm gonna do a bit more editing, do a little workout. I don't think I'll shoot any ads today because my hair is quite greasy and I just don't feel the cutest. My self-esteem has been not good because I'm pale, it's gray outside, I don't feel the best mentally, but that's just seasonal depression, baby. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working, do a little workout, and then I'm headed back to Cam's tonight because we have more Night Agent to watch, and we're gonna make pasta and drink wine and just have ourselves a cutie little night. I'm not doing anything extravagant this weekend, probably just working, hanging out with Cam, hanging out with my family. The usual mundane home routine that I love, but I'm excited to change up soon. That's all I have for right now. Guys, shocking news. I'm wearing jeans, but I have to wear my fugly puffer with my outfit. This isn't even a cute outfit. I don't know what I'm saying. I want it to feel like slightly put together, but still comfy. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt with jeans, and I'm headed to Cam's. He is going to the grocery store to get stuff for our dinner. I'm just gonna meet him at his, and we're gonna cook together, and we're making like a vodka bolognese pasta situation, and I'm really excited because I'm so hungry. So I'm off. off this video, I kind of just wanted to sit down and chat a little bit. I feel like I don't talk about how I'm feeling that much on camera anymore, and I'm never vulnerable the way I used to be because maybe I've grown up a bit and I'm a little more fearful about what I share online, a little more closed off. I don't know, I think that's just something that comes with growing up and maturing. But I also do think it's really important to talk about how I'm feeling and share what I'm going through mentally, because at the end of the day, we're all human, we're all struggling with something, and I find a lot of comfort when I hear other people talk about what they're going through. So the point of me sharing any of this is just to hopefully bring comfort to someone else, make anyone else feel less alone, because it can be a scary place to feel alone in your thoughts and feel like you're the only person feeling this way. So personally, I have always struggled with seasonal depression. I struggle with depression in general, but seasonal depression is like a whole different ballgame. And I also have extreme anxiety and probably a couple other things, but I'm not gonna self-diagnose myself. The past couple weeks, I feel like I've been especially struggling just because I'm sort of in this weird in-between where I don't know when I'm gonna be moving. I thought I was already gonna have moved to New York, and so I'm just like anticipating this move, but also trying to live in the present and enjoy my last bits of time at home. I'm also looking for an apartment, so there's that added stress, and I also just feel quite isolated when I'm at home. I obviously have my family and Cam, and that's really about it. I don't have any friends here really. A lot of my friends that lived here have moved away, and most of my friends are in New York. So I do just feel really isolated, and Cam works a lot, I work a lot, our schedules don't really align that well. So honestly, just do not do like anything while I'm at home. Because I'm not doing anything, I have so much time on my hands and so much time on my own to get in my head, to think a ton. I am an introvert for the most part, but I also really value human interaction, and I feel like I've just been lacking a lot of that. Even though I do see my family and my boyfriend, I'm not discrediting them. I'm just saying that there's a different kind of interaction that you have with like your girlfriends versus your family and boyfriend. I do just feel super isolated, and I also have all of this time to myself to like think, get in my own head. I just have not been feeling the best. And also, since I'm not going anywhere, I'm like rarely getting myself ready and put together, and I just feel like, honestly, just feel like shit about myself and the way I look. And you know when you just don't look good, you don't feel good either, because personally I hyperfixate on like everything, especially when it comes to my appearance. So if I don't feel good about the way I'm looking, I will just hyperfixate on that, and I can't really think about anything else, which I know that's kind of like shallow-minded maybe, to just be so hyperfixated on your appearance, but you guys know what I mean. I've just been like really in my head about a lot of things, really anxious about how this move is gonna go and how my life is gonna change, but I'm also so excited and so ready for that I feel very held back being at home still in a way. I don't know, I'm just in this weird spot right now. I just really have not been feeling like myself, and I literally feel like a part of my personality is like not there right now. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a shell of a human being. Part of it is definitely because it's so freaking cold. I can't go outside. I can't go on my walks and like clear my head and stuff. In the summer and stuff, even when I was alone, like I was fine, because I feel like there was so many other ways to clear my head, and I love spending time outside, but I just feel so like confined and isolated right now, and also just don't feel great about the way I look. I just feel like a part of me is missing. So much of it just has to do with my environment and the season right now. I just think I'm so ready for a change and for newness, and I'm so ready to be able to see my friends all the time. I just feel lonely, honestly. I feel so bad saying that because I have my boyfriend and I have my family, but like there's a part of me that's just not fulfilled right now, and then I'm gonna move, and then the family and boyfriend aspect aren't gonna be fulfilled. So there is no best of both worlds in this situation, but I think I'm just very detached from my current lifestyle, if that makes any sense. I'm about to turn 24. I'm ready to move out. I'm ready to live on my own. I also feel like there's so many ways that I need to be challenging myself. I feel just kind of stagnant right now. I fear I'm just going on a tangent and it's making sense in my brain, but it might not be making sense out loud. I've just been struggling with my anxiety and self-doubt. I'm sorry this has been kind of negative. It's just like literally what's been in my brain. I personally think January and February are two of the hardest months of the year. I always just struggle extra mentally these months. We'll get through. There are warmer days and better days ahead. I'm going to New York on Tuesday, and then I'm going to the beach with my friends. So that'll be like a really nice break from my current routine. Such a nice getaway. I can't wait to be in the sun. You have no idea how much I cannot wait to be in the sun, and girls trips are just so much fun and just what I need right now. That's a bit of me, a bit how I've been feeling. Just wanted to let you guys know if you're like feeling any of these types of ways. It's very normal at this time of year, I think, and very normal in general. I so badly just want to be this optimistic, happy-go-lucky person, but deep down I just never have been. And obviously I have my good and bad days. I can be super optimistic. like I'm very type A in that way, but internally I've always just been a bit pessimistic and I need to find ways to deal with that. But if you're the same way, then you get me and I get you. That's what's going on up here. There's so much good to come. I just need to push through these like really hard, tough days. Also, I'm like having FOMO. I'm literally looking out on the entire frozen lake. There's girls just frolicking around, taking photos, boys playing ice hockey. It's so college and I'm not in college anymore and I just feel old and boring and just like watching them have fun and yip around. So that's probably not adding to my mood at the moment, but I think I'm just gonna go work out and Cam and I are gonna cook again tonight. I think we'll see. I am gonna end off this video here so I can get it up for you guys. I love you so much and I will see you very, very soon.